Hey guys, it's Molly and today I'm back with another video. Today's video is another collab with the lovely Lynn. If you guys do not know who she is one of my best YouTube friends here on YouTube. I will have a link down to her channel in my description box so you guys can go and subscribe, watch her video, support her. She's amazing. But we are doing our makeup breakups for today and this is another Valentine's Day collab. I have all my makeup breakups right here in this pink Ulta bag, perfect for Valentine's Day, and I am just ready to break up with these products. Now I don't have that many products to be breaking up with just because I did recently do a whole declutter. I did also want to note that I will be explaining, or I will be telling you guys if I'm going to be getting rid of the products or if I'm keeping them, because there is a lot of products in here that I'm going to be keeping so I can finish them up, but there is some that I just hate too much that I have to break up with them right now. So I will be telling you guys which product I will be doing with what. But before we get started, if you're new, make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified every time that I upload. I do hauls, unboxing, story times, tutorials, pretty much anything, so if you're into any of that, then definitely subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into my makeup breakups. So there isn't going to be any particular order. I'm just going to reach into the bag and grab. So the first thing I have is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Now this is a product that I'm going to be keeping, even though I'm breaking up with it. I'm going to be keeping it because it is pretty full. I can tell that it has this much left in it. This is what it looks like. Now the reason I'm going to be breaking up with this here product is this is so incredibly thick. You put this on, I feel like I'm putting on like some thick ass sunscreen all over my face. That is what I feel like when I'm putting it on. I'm just going to show you guys how thick it is. This is also the number 3. I guess there's other versions. So here I am squirting it. Look at it. It's just so thick. Like, you can't really tell on camera, obviously. It's just, like, I don't know if like you guys are gonna be able to tell by looking at this, but it is just, oh, there's foundation on my hand too, by the way. It's just so thick. And honestly, I feel like it's just like an primer. It really didn't blow my socks off. It didn't really impress me, but I am going to keep it because I just really want to use it up and get it out of my collection. So this is my first makeup breakup. So I have a concealer, and this one actually might be a shock to some people, and it is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Now don't get me wrong, I do really like this concealer, but it does crease on my eyes a little bit. And when I had first got this, I didn't notice any creasing, but as I've been using it, I am noticing that it is settling into the little creases under my eyes. Now luckily I did only get a little mini size so I could try it out, but it's okay, to be honest. It's not like the best concealer ever, and honestly I have yet to find the best concealer. I know a lot of people are obsessed with the Tarte Shape Tape and a lot of people are obsessed with this, but they don't really impress me that much. I have mine in the shade Vanilla just so I can use it for like highlighting and stuff. But yeah, it's okay. It does crease on me a little bit. And sometimes I feel like it does look really dry under my eyes, and I don't really like that look. So yeah, this is also a product that I'm going to be keeping to use up since it is just a little mini size, and I did pay, I think it was like $16, so I'm going to use it up even though we're breaking up. Now next, I do have a few mascaras. I think 2. Yeah, I have 2. So the first one I have is a sample size, and I'm going to be throwing this away. It is the Urban Decay Perversion. This mascara is so incredibly clumpy and wet, and you can just tell by looking at the brush how clumpy and gloopy it is. Now I do appreciate the fact that this is a little sample size and it does have like a normal like twist packaging, because I hate those sample sizes where it's like the pull ones. I hate them. They really irk me. I do agree that this is a really black mascara, which I did like, but it's so wet that it takes forever to dry in my opinion, and I don't have time to sit there and like fan my eyes or whatever so that my mascara dries. And if you do like one extra swipe too many, it's a clumpy mess and it looks bad. And this is a product that's getting thrown out, as well as this mascara. It's the Pure Big Look with Argan Oil mascara. Now we got this in the limited edition BoxyCharm. This one, well, let me show you what it looks like first. So this is what it looks like. I actually originally thought it was going to be a lip gloss, but it's a mascara. Now with this, it's super wet, just like the other one. And it's super, super clumpy. Like, if you guys can tell, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell, it has so much product on the actual brush that you have to do one of these like scrape things to get it off, which, okay, I wouldn't mind. But it has little stubby bristles. Like, when you guys just saw it, they're so small that I feel like it's almost flat, and I'm just like smearing mascara, like, if that makes sense. I just did not enjoy it. It also gets super clumpy. It's super wet. I did not like it at all. So it's going to be getting thrown out. We're breaking up. Goodbye. So now I have another concealer. It is the Coastal Scents Camo Quad Concealer in the shade Medium. Now this is actually something I got a long time ago. This is what it looks like. It just says like Camo Quad, and then it has 4 different shades. Now, as you can tell, I have used this a lot. I have given it a fair amount of usage. But the thing making me want to break up with this is the fact that it is so thick. So incredibly thick, just like that primer. And super drying. Now, it's great to cover like acne or something, but it's just so thick, and I don't like how thick it is. I did like to use this to carve my brows, but I don't really do that anymore because I don't feel like I have to. Now the only thing making me keep it is this white shade right here, because I like to use this sometimes as a primer for like darker shades, which you guys can tell it's super white, it's super thick. It's one of those ones where you have to warm it up with your fingers to get it to be creamy and work well, and I don't like that at all. I feel like I'm just playing with Play-Doh or something. But yeah, so I'm only keeping it for the white shade for now. I'll probably decide to throw it out, but we're breaking up. So the next thing I have is a highlighter, and it is a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Perfect Topping. I thought this was limited edition, but I could be wrong. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a swirl of a bunch of different colors, and this is more on the pink side for me. This is it right here. Now, the reason I'm keeping this is because it is the only really pinky shade I have. It's more maybe like a peach, but I'm breaking up with it because personally I don't feel like it really highlights that much. It doesn't really have that much shimmer in it where it's like a highlighter. But I mean, you can tell it does kind of catch the light, but definitely not as much as I would personally want a highlight to be. And again, it's more on a peachy pink side. Now, like I said, the only reason I'm keeping it is because it is the only pinky highlighter that I really have, because I recently decluttered and got rid of a bunch of them because I personally don't like them on my skin tone. But I'm breaking up with it. I'm going to be keeping it for a little longer since it is the only pink one, but if I don't ever really use it, it's going to be getting chucked out. I have 2 more products. So we have a lip product, and it is the Maybelline Mega Last Liquid Cat Suits. So I had 3 of these. This is just the only one that I kept. This one is in the shade Gimme Mocha. I love the shade so much. I absolutely love this shade. This is what it looks like for those who don't know. It's looking a little dark on camera, but it's more of a light mocha shade. And I love the packaging, how you can feel when it's shut. And I love the doe foot applicator, how it has like that dent, as you guys can see. I love that. Now the actual product is where we run a little down. So this is extremely streaky. I personally think that all the shades of this are streaky. I had 2 dark shades, and this is the like lightest shade that I had. They're so streaky. You have to like layer them a lot, and then when you get to the point where you're layering them, they start to get crusty and like build up. Like, you know, when you layer a liquid lipstick too much, it just gets that gross feeling. And I really don't want to have to work so much for my lip product to work, so I'm checking it out. I also realized I had another lip product. It is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Notion. Now this is the only ColourPop liquid lipstick that has done this to me. I don't know if it's just the shade or what, because I do have some more of the same formula, but I gotta get close to you guys. So this is what it looks like. It's a really pretty color, and it's like a burgundy shade, and I love burgundy shades. Now it's super wet, where it's building up all over the like lid or like the screw part, and to the point where it literally looks like it's going to drip off. Now it did actually used to do that, where it would drip, like there's so much product where it was dripping. It's not doing that so much anymore, but there's just so much product around this tube, and it literally gets everywhere. Look, it's already getting all over my hands, and it's just, I don't understand why it's like that. It's so wet, and every time I open it, product is starting to come out of the lid, because like when I reshut it, the product is like just oozing out. It's disgusting. I'm getting rid of this. We are breaking up, and we are never ever ever getting back together, like ever. The last product I have is something that I got in Ipsy, and it is the Trustique Brow Pencil. Now you guys know that I love brow powder, but I did want to give this a try because I don't know, maybe it was like the holy grail brow product that would change my idea on brow pencils. So this is what it looks like. I love the packaging. It looks like it's been like opened and like you lost the cap, but that's what the cap is. Now this is in the shade Espresso. It's one of the like triangle kind of applicators. This is so incredibly scratchy. So I'm going to just do some swatches. Okay, there's some swatches. The color is nice, but you literally have to like dig in for any product to come out. Okay, and actually when I was using it, it broke in half. Like half the product broke, so that's all I have. This is all I have left because product broke. Now I'm going to remove what I just put on the back of my hand real quick, and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like when you remove this. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna show you guys like up close, so let me zoom you guys in. Oh, there's lipstick on my teeth. That's awesome. Okay, so here's the swatch. My wipe is right here, which I have already used, but it's okay. So I'm just going to remove the shade. And look, I literally have these scratches all over my hand from that product. And that is how my eyebrows would look. Red and scratchy and gross and not nice. Like, why would you make a product so hard that you have to press really hard? And even when you don't press hard, you still get these red marks. I do not understand. But those are all of my makeup breakups and all the products that I am getting out of my life eventually. And I hope you guys go and watch Amy's video to see the products that she is going to be breaking up with. I will have a link to her channel down below, like I said. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a humongous thumbs up so I can know. Make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified every time that I upload. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or requests, requests, leave them all down below. I'll get to them as soon as I can. All my social media will be linked down below. My Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and my beauty on the Instagram will be linked down below, so make sure to follow me on all of that. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I love my Mollykins, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!